I have this knife for one reason. Oh.
You sound like a completely different person. I know, right? Bit of topic, but did you upload voice tutorials? No, I haven't. I talked a lot about like my exercises sometimes. To get breath support, you do like blowing bubbles with like a straw breathing. You get like consistent airflow and like control air pressure. But like I'm not really good enough. I'm not confident enough in my voice in order to like actually do like tutorials. I wanted to do a stream with Lemon where we talk about like voice exercises. That could be interesting. And call you fake, you're too good of a person. Ayo. You don't know that. Actually, my birth certificate says female, so I'm actually a cis woman. I'm a cis woman pretending to be a trans woman in order to appeal to trans women. Because trans women are really hot and I want to kiss them. Begin later, Sierra, but I still kiss you. I'm so sorry. Is it just me or does HRT make your whole body sore? It can probably be like the loss of like muscle. Your voice and the progress you made is literally amazing, especially when you hear it side by side. I mean, yeah, but like the thing is like I still get misgendered and whatnot. Yeah, you can hear the progress.
Someone in my comments asked me if I'm a real trans person or just a femboy.
When was that? Last year in August.
I think my doctor is scamming me. I have to use a bottle a month, 2 pumps a day. I suggest using more.
I'm still not where I want to be. Wasn't that like August in 2023 or was that 2024? Oh, right. It's 2025, right? That was August 2023. Yeah.
I have this knife for one reason. Ball. It's ball. Playing with the ball. I like balls.
So cool to see how much someone's voice can change. Yeah, the thing is like I got so many comments of people being like, or like every time I talked about like voice dysphoria and whatnot, I got comments of people being like, oh, you should have figured that all out before becoming a VTuber. Oh, you should have figured it out before starting streaming. Oh, you should have just had like the perfect voice before becoming a VTuber and doing content creation. Oh, you just sound like a man with like a girl avatar. I still get comments of people trying to like invalidate me, but I can tell that a lot of them are just like being transphobic. You sound like a completely different person. I know, right? At that point, I was already doing voice training. I was already doing voice training for 6 months. And then people come along and they're like, you know, telling me, oh, their voice is too deep. They will never make like progress and whatnot. And like, yeah, I'm still not where I want to go, but my voice is more feminine and a lot of people like read me as a woman more often. Even if there's like something about my voice, I don't know, maybe like resonance or vocal fold mass or whatnot, which places me into like the ambiguous range, and a lot of people read me as just being a gay man. And that's like really frustrating. A lot of people call me just like a femboy, and it's like really annoying and exhausting. But like, I've been putting a lot of effort into voice training, and it's kind of sad to not have it like pay off that much, especially when compared to other like trans women that I like talk to, where there's like a lot of like envy when it comes to their voice. But like, I made a lot of progress, and I'm like happy about the progress, and I'm like still working on it, and I'm going to see how like my voice is going to evolve in, I don't know, this upcoming year. And I also want to go back to like professional voice lessons. I can't afford it right now. It's not a switch. For some people it's like harder than for others. For me it's just like a struggle, but I'm glad that I still like started getting myself out there and like talking about topics, because like it resonated with a lot of people. Like I was sounding like this and people still use she, her pronouns for me. It's not impossible. And the people who are just like saying, oh, but you sound like a guy, so I'm just like defaulting to you, he, and like, yeah, you correct me and I know your pronouns, but I'm still like subconsciously just like reading it as he. I think that's like people being inconsiderate and lazy. I think it's just a lazy excuse in order to justify why you don't like think before you speak. Yeah, I'm sorry that I don't sound like how you imagine a woman has to like sound like, or like I don't look like you imagine a woman has to look like. I'm sorry about that. I can't help it. Keep that in mind and be considerate, because like it takes you not even a second in order to think before speaking, to use the right pronouns. But like if you don't do it, it's going to like make me sad for probably the rest of the day. It's probably going to hurt me for the rest of the day, especially when it keeps happening. Because like a lot of people use pronouns a lot of times in a single like conversation. I know women who are cis who have voices in similar ranges to yours. Yeah, you get in the range where your voice passes and you get the euphoria, misogyny. Yeah, exactly. It's like there are a lot of like VTubers that I hang out with who are like trans women who get a lot of, you know, shit for their voices, especially when playing like Valorant. You know, when playing with Lemon, she constantly was getting comments from, I don't know, insecure little guys who were like, is that a voice changer? Are you forcing it? Are you a dude pretending to be a woman? And like even like Kid gets like things like that too, and it's like that's just her voice, that's just how she sounds like. You think of a lot of strangers to be like unbiased, but a lot of strangers are not unbiased, and they're like trying to purposefully invalidate you. When I play Valorant, I have the trans flag. A lot of people know that I have like the trans flag, and then they proceed calling me like fruity, zesty, and a gay man, and like a femboy and whatnot, you know, trying to invalidate me. I think you shouldn't let these people like dictate what you do. They shouldn't also like sour your experiences when like playing games or like creating content. They shouldn't prevent you from getting yourself out there and finding connections that actually like mean something. It says he is exclusively for men. It's like a British thing. Valorant has so many misogynists. Yeah, exactly. You're playing a game with like trans characters and you're being like transphobic. Like, calm down. Like this used to be my voice and I have a lot of progress. I'm not there yet. Also, I was talking about a riot gun buddy like back then.
Riot gun buddy?
Automatic.
I haven't received my riot gun buddy. I switched from Overwatch to Valorant. I deserve one.
I've been begging for a riot gun buddy for like 2 years now, or like 1.5 years. Like, please, riot. Please, I'm begging you. Trans characters in Valo? Yeah, Clove is non-binary.